Looking downfield, there is First Scarab. First Scarab C5. First Scarab is a 37-foot well-crafted Scarab powered by two 650-horsepower Teague inboards with Mercruiser drives. John Streep, the driver. Navigator Joe Black. Throttleman is Nigel Hook. First Scarab C5. The first offshore racing team was started by Nigel Hook, John Streep, and Joe Black. The state-of-the-art Scarab 37H boat was created to bring a new evolutionary design to the powerboat industry. The features of this race boat are ultimate speed, efficiency, and safety. The first offshore racing team and its newly designed boat are considered Wellcraft's ultimate Scarab prototype. Special thanks to the first group, also Wellcraft, Archer Marine, and Urban Stice from Powerboats.com. Also Bob Teague for the power plants. First Scarab C5, 37-foot well-crafted Scarab. As it heads towards Mallory Square, you can see many of the spectators along the shore there watching this World Championship here in Key West. A great vantage point as we see some more spectators. Beautiful day here in Key West, Florida. This boat in this configuration will be legal for B class in the 1997 racing season. First Scarab C5. We see Mallory Square, many of the hotels and restaurants. And there we see Nemshoff in the lead. Nemshoff as we see into Mallory Square going around the turn. "37-foot well-crafted. First Scarab, John Streep, Joe Black, and Nigel Hook aboard. The spectator boats in the background. Some more. Superboat International, the U.S. Offshore Racing Association, and the APBA have all gathered together to bring you this World Championship being run under SB International rules. Pepsi C112, a 29-foot Formula 3. Pepsi, powered by one 900-horsepower HBR competition engine with a Mercruiser drive. The driver is Barry Pottermore, navigator Hugo Delmas, and throttleman Joe Sabini. Pepsi, this team is from Trinidad. Many thanks to Bobby Moore of Custom Marine in Miami and his service manager, Troy Hannon, who played a major role in preparing the boat for the World Championships, and the crew of Team Pepsi, Joey and Larry, who now race in modified class on the Mountain Dew and Taco Bell boat, for their assistance during the World Championships at Key West. Joey Sabini, he's the throttleman and owner. Barry Podmore, driver and crew chief, and Hugo Delmas, navigator aboard this Pepsi racing team 29-foot Formula 3. Freeze Frame Video Productions is happy to see this Trinidad boat running here in Key West in these World Championships. By the way, this boat was manufactured in Trinidad and Tobago by Formula 3. It's the only 29-foot in length, and they're the only single-engine boat to race in C-Class with a 598 cubic inch engine with just over 1,000 horsepower. Pepsi C112, 29-foot Formula 3. Special thanks to Pepsi, Citibank, and Mobile One, their sponsors. Barry Podmore, Hugo Delmas, and Joe Sabini aboard. C112 Pepsi, top of the pack in C. C9 Zero Gravity, a 31-foot Express Cat as we look downfield. Zero Gravity powered by two 510 horsepower Intense Marine inboards. The driver Roger Rex from Miami, Florida. Throttleman Scott Mander, also from Miami. Zero Gravity. Scott Manor, of course, the owner-operator of Intense Marine. Special thanks to Straight Line Painting, Custom Size, Lavorsi Marine, Dollar Marine for the drives, Pass International, and the crew over at Intense Marine. Intense Marine, your home for all your high-performance needs, inboards as well as outboards. There is Accurate Marine on the outside, Accurate Marine C24, a 28-foot Douglas skater. Also, special thanks to RJ Marine Boat Transport for transporting the Baby Kamikaze, Phenomenon, and Zero Gravity. Those are three boats that Scott Mander and Intense Marine has rigged and maintained and has brought to this World Championship here in Key West. There's Magic Potion in B-Class making its way on the outside. Magic Potion. Accurate Marine in the middle with Zero Gravity on the inside. Also, special thanks to Scott's wife, Kathy, and daughters, Crystal and Cassie, for their dedicated support. Zero Gravity 31-foot Express Cat C9. Roger Rex and Scott Manor aboard. All right, now, as we look to the turn, there is Obsession Joanna on the far outside, Accurate Marine. There is Zero Gravity and Great Lakes Caster on the outside. Great Lakes Caster and Zero Gravity on the inside. Zero Gravity 31-foot Express Cat. Great Lakes on the outside. There is on the inside, Zero Gravity. Joanna and Obsession looking upfield. Zero Gravity, Roger Rex and Scott Manor aboard. Great Lakes Caster on the outside. Oh, beautiful jump there by Great Lakes Caster. Great battle going on here in C-Class. There is Accurate Marine. Looking upfield, Zero Gravity, C9 on the inside. Zero Gravity in second place in the national point standings for APBA of the 1996 racing season. A great year for Zero Gravity. We're going to go with Accurate Marine now. C24, Accurate Marine, a 28-foot Douglas skater powered by two 2.5 EFIs. Craig Nesbitt is aboard. He is the driver. Throttle Mike Belgium from Patchogue, New York. Mike is the owner-operator of Thrasher Marine Performance in Patchogue. This boat, Accurate Marine, is rigged and maintained by the Accurate Marine in Patchogue, New York. This boat is a brand new 28-foot Douglas skater. C24, Accurate Marine. Bumpy waters here at Key West in this first of 4 races that we'll be covering for you. Week-long festival here in the World Championships. There's Great Lakes Caster on the outside. Great Lakes Caster as we head into Mallory Square. Those two 2.5 EFIs sound excellent. Many spectators there along the way, as you can see, as we are in Mallory Square. Great vantage point for watching this race. There's Team Stalker on the outside, an S-Class Team Stalker S8. On the inside, it's Accurate Marine C24, C-Class. Team Stalker now cutting through the wake of Accurate Marine as we going around the turn in Mallory Square. On the inside, Team Stalker. On the outside, Accurate Marine. Going around the turn, Team Stalker, 30-foot motion powered by two 200 horsepower Mercury outboards. The driver, Art Laszlo from Naples, Florida. Throttleman is Tim Steiner from Naples, Florida. Special thanks to Brookside Marina for rigging and maintaining Team Stalker S8. There on the outside is Accurate Marine C24 in C-Class, Team Stalker in S. Great battle going on here between these two boats. By the way, Team Stalker took a second place in the national point standings in S-Class this year and took a first place in the Gold Cup Series. Team Stalker took a third place in the World Championships here last year. Team Stalker, S8, Accurate Marine on the outside, C24, 28-foot Douglas Skater, and a 30-foot Motion on the inside. Battle here between these two boats, an S-boat and a C. Accurate Marine on the outside, Team Stalker on the inside. As we see Team Stalker with Art Laszlo and Tim Steiner. 30-foot Motion powered by two 200-horsepowered outboards. Both boats staying close together here in Key West, Florida. We've got 8 boats in stock class. We've got 3 Spectres. We've got Concord, Sag, Team Bermuda, and Haviland. Also 3 Motions, Team Stalker, Baby Kamikaze, and Cutting Edge. We've got 1 Skater and 1 Cobra. 8 in all in S-Class. Right now, Team Stalker S8, 30-foot Motion with Art Laszlo and Tim Steiner. There's Accurate Marine on the outside. Accurate Marine. C-Class. Sliding to our right in C-Class. The heat is on. C100. 32-foot Mana powered by 2 650-horsepower Speed and Sports Marine inboards with Mercury #3 Speedmaster drives. The driver is Steve Abels. He's from New York. Navigator Buddy Street Battleman Stephen Desjardins. Heat is on. C100. This boat is your 1996 SPR National Champion in C-Class. Motors built by Speed and Sport Marine in Fort Lauderdale. Stephen Desjardins is the owner, throttleman, and engine builder. Sponsors Hudson Technologies, Inc. They are Reclaim Refrigerant Storage and Refrigeration Management and Centrifugal Rebabbitting, Inc. in Fort Lauderdale. Those are your sponsors for Heat is On, C100 32-foot Manta. Nice throttling job there by Stephen Desjardins. Bumpy waters out there, as you can see. This 32-foot Manta, very loose. A lot of rocking and rolling here in Key West, as you can see. Nice jump, but in control, no problem. Steve Abels, Buddy Street, and Stephen Desjardins. Another jump. Accurate Marine on the outside. Heat is on the inside. Uh-oh. Jump. Nice jump. Oh, they stuffed it. They stuffed it. The whole bow has been torn apart, but the boat is still floating. The crew members seem to be okay. Let's see it again. Nice jump, as you can see, but then the boat stops, goes into the water. The bow is totally torn apart, but miraculously everyone is okay. The boat is still afloat, as you can see. It has no front, no bow on the Heat is On. Incredible. And lucky for the crew of Heat is On, Steve Abels, Buddy Street, and Stephen Desjardins. Look at that shot. Totally blown apart. by these strong waters here in Key West. As you can see now, there is the boat, but the crew members once again very lucky they're okay. The Freeze Frame Video Productions helicopter has called the Angel helicopter, which is on its way, but as you can see, the crew members seem to be okay. S6 Race Boat Water Sports, a 28-foot Douglas skater, powered by two 200-horsepower Mercury outboards. The driver is David Back from Grand Junction, Colorado. Draughtman Paul Whittier from Friday Harbor, Washington. Race Boat Water Sports, S6. Special thanks to Mike Nicholson for paint and graphics. By the way, we've got Paul's lovely fiancee, Jennifer, in our Freeze Frame Video helicopter watching this race and also helping us out. So special thanks to Jennifer. Race Boat Water Sports. This is the only 28-foot Douglas skater running in S-Class. You're watching the 1996 Key West World Championships, the big event, what we've all been waiting for. And of course, Freeze Frame Video Productions is proud to be a part of it. This is the first of 4 races during this week that we'll be covering for you. 2-race event for each team. The team with the highest combined totals, they are your world champions. There's Instigator on the outside in B-Class. Instigator as we head toward Mallory Square. Race Boat Water Sports powered by two 200-horsepower Mercury outboards. 28-foot skid. David Bagg and Paul Whittier aboard. Instigator on the outside in B. Once again, Instigator going by some of the spectators. Heading for the turn. And going around the turn, Race Boat Water Sports and Instigator. S28 Texaco Haviland 3, a 30-foot Spectre powered by two 200-horsepower Mercury outboards. Robert McElhenney from Anna Maria, Florida. Throttleman is Wiley Nagler from Siesta Key, Florida. Brand new team. There is Team Extreme on the outside in A-Class. Team Extreme on the inside. Texaco Haviland 3. Wiley Nagler, by the way, is the president of Backcountry Powerboats. Wiley Nagler, the Throttleman from Siesta Key, Florida. Texaco Haviland 3 had a good year in this 1996 racing season as we look downfield. The Texaco Haviland 3 racing team, I'd like to give special thanks to Jay from Spectre Powerboats for building a great piece of workmanship, this 30-foot Spectre. Also special thanks to Texaco Haviland, Suncoast Fasteners, Custom Colors, and Stainless Marine, as well as Clay Matchett. S28 Texaco Haviland 3, 30-foot Spectre. Robert McElhenney and Wiley Nagler aboard. We remember Texaco Haviland 3 in its rookie race back in April earlier this year, and they've had a terrific season this 1996.